Hello, good morning, welcome to the vlog. Today is Saturday and I'm alone with all three kids. This morning I went to teach my first yoga class after my maternity. About 1 year ago is when I was teaching, and then I gave birth, and now I am slowly, about 10 months or 11 months postpartum, I'm slowly going back to teaching. There's a small studio here in Sarajevo, and it's been really good to go back to teaching again, and it's actually really lovely. But now I'm back. My husband had to go to do some work, and he'll be gone for most of the day, so I am alone with the three kids. If you're new here, I've got a 4-year-old who's going to be nearly 5 in next month, and then a 2-year-old who's going to be 3 in a couple of months as well, and then my almost 11-month-old. So I've got 2 boys and the little one is a girl. I've just tried to put her down for her nap, but she's resisting it, so I'm not sure if she will stay down or if she will go down to sleep now. I'm hoping so that I can have a little bit of time to organize the place here and spend a little bit of time with the 2 boys. The plan is to go out for like a little beach picnic later. I just need to pack some lunch, make some sandwiches. So that's the plan, but let's see if it works out, because let's see if she's gonna sleep. She finally is asleep, and I'm going to make some sandwiches for the picnic later while the boys are still playing outside on the terrace. And then I'm gonna see if we can do some work together, a little bit of reading, a little bit of homeschool style work. And I say homeschool style because we're not really homeschooling. They are going to nursery. It was actually my 2-year-old Theo's first day at nursery yesterday, and it went really well. I was surprised. I thought he will be maybe crying, there'll be some tears, but I think he was pretty prepared, because I was telling him some stories about a week or 2 before he started. I was bedtime stories, like I was making up these stories about this boy going to nursery and all the things that he was experiencing there. So I think he got a bit of an idea and like a picture of what it would look like going to nursery. I was making sure that it was pretty much like the nursery he was going to go to, and so I think he had an idea in his mind already. Also, he sees his brother going to nursery every day, and yeah, he is interacting with him. There are more children around, so I think he's used to that. And also we leave him with, sometimes he spends a day at his grandmother's or his grandparents. So yeah, he has been exposed to that kind of thing, and I was really happy that he also had a good day. Yes, good first day yesterday at the nursery. We're gonna try and do maybe a couple of days a week for now, and then slowly ease him into it. But going back to the idea of homeschooling, which I still love, I still like to do some work with them when I spend time with them. It's something I really enjoy, just not sure I can do full time. There's so many passions that I have, and there isn't enough time unfortunately right now. But anyways, coming back to that, I'm gonna do some sandwiches now, and we'll see how much time we have to do the rest. And looking forward to getting out and getting some sunshine, because the weather is really nice today. Giving the boys their morning snack, I'm just going to empty my breast pump and transfer the milk into a bottle, and then I'm going to do my pumping session. And in the meantime, I'm going to start preparing the sandwiches for the picnic. So I just looked into the fridge, see what we have, and we had mozzarella, we had avocado and tomatoes, which I thought would be perfect for making a sandwich. also prepared a little snack box or something for dessert, something sweet and fresh. So we had some strawberries. I washed and dried them up and cut them up into pieces. In addition to the strawberries, I added some dried fruit. We had some dried apricots. I also took a freshly squeezed orange juice with strawberry that I bought earlier this morning. I filled up the boys' bottles with water, and for Lily I got this ready meal. It's free-range chicken with some veg and her water bottle as well. Lunch is ready and I'm gonna drink some water. I need to really drink a lot more water. One thing I keep reminding myself, especially when breastfeeding, when pumping, I notice my milk supply has gone down a little bit, and it's my own fault because sometimes because I'm exclusively breast pumping, sometimes it's easy to forget. Like, you're doing so busy, and I have to remember, I have to set an alarm every 3-4 hours just to keep the supply. I'm gonna try to be consistent until at least Lily is 1 year old, but drinking water hasn't been the best for me, so it has been my goal this year to drink more water, at least a liter and a half a day, but I've been quite far away from that goal. So I'm gonna drink now this cup of water, and then I'll have some more matcha latte left in the other cup, and I'm gonna clear up here. And because the boys seem to be playing happily over there, I'm going to sit down and read a little bit while drinking my matcha. Just try to find a moment of peace, of calm for myself before we continue, and hopefully we'll have time to do some work with the boys afterwards, and then we'll see how long Lily's gonna sleep for. So Lily's up from her nap. She had about 1 hour sleep. Since it's 12 o'clock, we're gonna move on quickly, get dressed, get ready, and go down to the beach for the picnic. You ready for the picnic? Yes, let's go. forget though the sun cream. It's a bit annoying, but we won't be here for too long. So we just got back from the beach and Lily and Nikki are playing here, and I'm going to, Theo went down for his nap. He still hasn't fallen asleep. I'm just watching him on the monitor. It's a little bit late, it's 2:30. Normally he goes down around 1, but today was a different day. We went to the beach, they were playing, so we couldn't just rush it so much. But I need a little bit of reset, so I'm going to see if I can let them play here, and Nikki will be sort of keeping, well, the big brother, he's gonna be with her, and I'm just gonna lay down maybe on the couch over there or in the other room, and I'll leave the door open. I'm gonna watch them on the camera just for 5 minutes. I think I need to do something like that for myself, just to like reset and take a moment to close my eyes, like a super micro nap, not even a nap, it's just closing the eyes, shavasana, relaxation for a moment, and then I'll get back to here, start to organize and play some more with the kids, and then we'll see how it goes from there with the rest of the afternoon. After my mini shavasana, I try to also do Nadi Shodhana. Lily was moving a lot around me, but at some point she settled a bit more, so I could do about a minute or so of breathing, of alternative nostril breathing. I find this breathing practice to be very calming for the nervous system and helps to regulate the nervous system, especially in those kind of busy days like today. Meanwhile, my best helper, Nikki, was putting the dishes away from the dishwasher. I'm so happy and so grateful that he actually even enjoys doing this. So he's always asking, is the dishwasher ready to be emptied? I think it's definitely worth teaching your kids as early as possible to get involved in chores and help around the house. Theo is up from his nap. Lily has gone down for her nap, so they keep swapping today, and we're gonna go on the potty. We're gonna go on the potty now, and then we're gonna get dressed, and maybe I'll make them some snacks, something to eat. For an afternoon snack, I just looked around what we had in the fridge, and I took out some tofu. I think that's a quick and easy snack. It's a good source of protein, and also I cut up some cheese as well. And as a fruit, I added also some apple slices. I'm going to have my quick go-to snack, which is a banana with some peanut butter. This is something that I tend to have and I really like. It's really filling and nutritious, and sometimes even in the mornings when I don't have time for a full breakfast or something more time consuming, and if I'm in a bit of a rush, I have a banana with peanut butter, sometimes also a little bit of honey in the peanut butter to make it a bit sweet. I like that as well, and it's really filling and helps to give that energy that you need in the morning or in mid-afternoon when you need it the most. For Lily's afternoon snack, I also offered her some tofu. I think it's one of the first time she was trying it, and I'm not sure if she quite liked it. Some of it went on the floor, and some of it made it to her mouth. And on to dinner, I took some frozen veg out from the freezer, just a mix of frozen veg, which I suited on the hob. And so my plan for that evening was to make a pasta with homemade sauce. It's supposed to be more of a high protein sauce using the veggies, tomatoes, and lentils. After cooking them all, I will blend them and I will make the sauce for the pasta. So my husband is back home now, and I've handed over to him all the kids, and I came to another room so I can have a little bit of a breather. I try to do that most of the time because spending all the day with the kids, I feel like it's nice to decompress a little bit and take a moment to like relax before the rest of the evening. When he comes back home, I would normally go and take a break, and he takes over the kids for a bit. So now, yeah, I'm still cooking dinner, but I will finish it off and have a little bit more. Even like 10-15 minutes are enough sometimes to just recharge, take a little rest, and then the rest of the evening have dinner, bath time, and I'll try to have an early night tonight as well. I think having an early night makes such a difference when you're a busy mom. Like, I know there's so many things you can do when the kids go to bed, but sometimes I think I've made it my goal, and I haven't been following that goal either very well, is to have an early night at least a couple of evenings a week. And by early night, I mean, maybe 9:45 or 10. That's not very early, actually. But recently, for the last few months, I've been always going to bed a little bit later, like closer to 11, which is, by the time we fall asleep, could be even later than that. And it's not very good for, getting a restful night, getting enough sleep. One of the things I do is just to make sure that we are on top of it with bath time and with bedtime in general, get the kids into their beds as soon and as early as possible without wasting too much time, and then having a little bit of time for me and my husband, just to have some quiet adult time, and then an early night. I think it will be essential. But today was a little bit more dynamic in terms of just being alone with the children for a week, for a Saturday. But I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching again. I will see you in the next one. Bye!